Jacoby Brissett starting for the Patriots, feeling comfortable. Alex Van Pelt's offense, he's in control. I agree. I think, Pat.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And that's when they can diagnose all the problems with the offensive line. Do you see what I'm saying, McKone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
It's like a troubleshooter.
But see, the point he made
Last
there,
year we had
though,
a pea shooter. This year we have a troubleshooter.
Diagnostic is what it is. It's a
you
diagnostic.
see the point he made there, though? But, like, when it gets to the point where he doesn't look that far off from him, and there's no difference. If that difference comes in August, and you play him in August, and you play him week 1, what if he handles everything? What if he does what Mac does? Or did? Like, that's an option. I think they're slow playing it. I do. Because I go all the way back to, remember when Mayo said, hey, he asked for patience. We asked for patience out there because this is not going to be easy. It was like he kind of knew it. He knew you were going to take a guy at 3. Like, from all reports, they were sticking at 3, right? That's what we were told. So they're going to stick the guy at 3. We circled Jacoby. That's who Alex wanted. We get him in. And it's sort of like a protection plan, just to make sure everything runs smoothly. And I think the staff is still trying to fill each other out. Not fill each other out, but get a feel for, you know what I'm talking about. Not Philly. You know what I mean. I get a grasp of.
Do I?
Yeah, working together. Right, Tyler? Yeah. Working together.
Okay, yep. Working together.
Yep.
Meanwhile, when they run the diagnostic, they're going to be losing games left and right.
Do they plug that in?
Oh, yeah, there's going to be so many things.
That diagnostic thing. Is it a machine you plug the team
No,
into?
it's a quarterback who gets killed by not having anybody who could block for him. That's the diagnostic.
It's going to be the upcharge diagnostic, too. You need a new airfield, new guard. Yeah.
It's going to be the scene in Wedding Crashers.
New number 2 receiver.
Yes. That's what it is. Guy coming off the edge.
Jacoby, he's down again.
And a quarterback who just gets hammered from the blind side. Yup.
It's like a
Got to
wildebeest.
anticipate the rush.
Scott, you got to get in here. It's like a wildebeest. They're just everybody's trying to kill him and eat him. It's like Ernie talking to Pioli. Bledsoe, watching the Bledsoe tape. You don't want that's kind of what it's going to be, huh? Oof.
Well, there's a new projection from ESPN and the Football Power Index. The
Nerds.
FPI, the
Nerd
nerds,
alert.
have run the numbers. And the FPI projects the draft order for 2025 by simulating out the season 10,000 times.
Oh, all right.
They have put in the machine, all the teams, and run the simulation 10,000 times. Game probabilities are based largely on the model's ratings for individual teams in addition to game locations. So they factor in the amount of travel that
What's
teams
the weather
will
going to
do.
be like then, too? You got to factor that
And
in.
they
hope they can predict the
They
weather.
factor in home field advantage
Wind.
as part of this. The order is based on the records the model believes the teams will have after 17 games and each team's average draft position based on that simulation. They have figured out all 32 teams, the FPI, the Football Power Index, gives the Patriots an 87.4% chance of landing a top 10 pick in the draft. That feels strong. That's good. Good odds.
Feels low. Yeah.
That's good odds that they'll be in the top 10. They do predict that the Patriots will have a 66.3% chance, a 2/3 chance of landing a top 5 pick. They also give the Patriots better odds than any other team in the NFL of landing the number 1 pick in next year's draft. The FPI has done the simulation. They have the Patriots losing more than anyone else. They give them a 21.9% chance of landing the number 1 pick in next year's draft. They've got a 1 in 5 shot at it.
I pray to
Better
God.
than
I
1
pray
in
to
5.
God it's a quarterback. Can't miss quarterback. Sitting there right there staring at you if this happens.
Why? Why is that a bad thing?
What are you going to do?
You have a trade chip that is worth a boatload.
It's like last year, right?
Was that a motion?
Trade trip.
Was that a pay me? Milliken's back there going, pay me the money.
Manziel money.
Show me the money.
Manziel.
Show me the money, NFL. That would be a great position to be in. Talk about being in the catbird seat there, Zoe.
Sounds fun. Sounds fun getting to the end of the year when you plug your diagnostic machine back in.
Do you know what I'm?
And we're praying for 3 straight losses to get a better pick.
You know what I'm most worried about with this
again.
team?
What?
First of all, they're going to be bad. I'm
Yes.
not worried about that. I know they're going to be bad. I'm worried that they're also going to be super boring like they were a year ago. This came up yesterday about the team and people automatically now are like, oh, the Pats, it's such a boring product, which they have been. They are a boring team. They're a boring franchise right now. They have done nothing to excite you on the field yet. I fear that they are going to be absolutely dreadfully boring with or without Drake Maye on the field.
No, you don't get to say this.
I do get to say
You don't
this.
get to say this.
I absolutely do
You want
get to say
Jacoby
it.
Brissett to be the starting quarterback.
That's your fault.
I don't think
The
that
boring football is your
wish for it.
fault.
Do you think
Yes.
Drake May's going to look much better
It's
with
gonna
this
be,
offense?
It's going to be more interesting with him on the field.
Yeah, because I love
chaos.
Drake May,
Yeah, I
but
love
it's
chaos.
it's not going to look better. It's not going to look like they're better as a team.
You're going to have more excitement with Drake Maye on the field than Jacoby Brissett. You are 100. It's going to be boring as hell with Jacoby Brissett as your starting quarterback for those
Remember
first
the Jets
9 weeks.
when Zach Wilson started playing and he would have his issues, but then there would be that one play he rolls right and he just throws a freaking 65-yard dime. And it never turned for him. You know what I mean? It's probably going to feel a little bit like that. And you just pray this is going to turn for May. I'm not comparing him to Zach Wilson. I think he's a lot better. I think that kid's a 10-cent head. But, we're going to see those moments. We're like, oh, look at that one. You're going to want more because you're going to be boring, McKone.
Do you
You're
think
gonna
the
want
Patriots
sex.
will
You want
be
sex.
boring?
Yeah.
That's my question. I fear it. I have a healthy fear of that happening. First-year head coach. Offensive coordinators new. Quarterbacks coaches new. New defensive coordinator.
No weapons.
Nobody to throw to.
Pick sixes with Gonzalez. Blitzing. Rolling the dice. Nothing to lose.
Man, I'll tell you what. So you said that they ran the simulation and they wound up with them.
10,000 times.
I'm like, the Panthers suck. What are we talking about?
Easier
But
schedule.
You look at the schedule. There's so many soft games on this.
advantage, McKone.
Easier schedule.
Their schedule is so
They-
much easier than New England's. It's
If
crazy.
they had the schedule the Patriots have, they'd be getting the first
Yeah.
pick in
Patriots
this.
schedule sucks. Weird.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Not great.
No.
Not great.
No.
Not great. Don't put it up on the screen, Fowler. It hurts to look at.
Finish
It hurts
strong,
my eyes.
Fowler.
Hurts my eyes.
I didn't hear my lungs. I'd scream at you.
That's from Wedding Crashers.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.